years.
now
to do
now is a mosque, baby. You already know.
Good. Well, that was part of the plan.
We made it out the steps.
None of those prayers get to Allah. They stop at Jesus. You're in one of our buildings.
There's a cutoff for it. It's like,
it's
no.
a trick. You think they're getting to Allah, but no, we're taking them. And we're supercharging the one true God, Greek Orthodox Christ.
Not even,
who is different than Catholic Christ.
Not even,
first of all, protesting and freedom of speech, it's like, you should be, that's the whole point of this fucking country, is you can say whatever the fuck you want and the king can't fuck your ass.
You can literally.
That's the whole point.
That's the other. Our wars with Gaza, not Hamas, the people of Gaza. It's crazy.
Just saying it, man.
Oh, yeah, no, they just.
It's fucking pathetic, dude.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking crazy. Just with no other details, someone who's a legal permanent resident getting disappeared with no fucking information. That's it. We don't need to know anything fucking else. That's insane, and that should fucking scare everybody, dude.
Holy, that is so crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Stavy baby in the building.
What's up, you little fuckers?
That's right. We have Stavros Halkias in the building. Stavy baby. For those of you who don't know, he's a comedian.
That's right.
Okay. He's other than being a sex icon, and you missed it. Donald Trump did a fucking QVC ad for past hour.
What was he selling?
Teslas.
Teslas?
Yeah, because Tesla stocks, everyone's been drawing dicks on Teslas and putting dog shit
You're
on
a fucking loser if you have a Tesla now.
Yeah.
That's what you get, pussies.
Which is why, and the Tesla stocks have been tanking. There's been like vandalism against Teslas all around the world too. So Donald Trump decided to save the Tesla stock by doing a straight up QVC. Dude. Look at this in front of like.
He was doing this.
Yeah, no, like literally. Look at this. The president of the United States of America is sitting in front of standing in front of 3 different Teslas, being like, "Wow, Teslas are so wonderful, believe me."
The truck is not gay.
Yeah,
the Cybertruck does not look like shit.
I know. I originally said
You're
it was
cool
gay.
if you get it. I know I said it was gay 2 years ago.
Was gay. I don't believe it's gay any longer. I love the Teslers. He also said Tesla, which is pretty awesome.
Respect, Tesla.
Yeah, This is
Elon's over there with his little hat.
This is the situation now. This is where we're at with the current current administration. Dude. He also, I mean, we're gonna be talking about Mahmoud Khalil as well in a brief moment.
Free him.
Yeah. But that's the situation. We're using the American government for wonderful things. He also said I don't know if you've been paying attention, but like he's been talking about these tariffs, saying that he's going to do tariffs, and then going back and saying he's not going to do tariffs. This was the funniest part, I think.
Oh hell, did he pop in?
He pops in and he goes, "Wow, here."
He's so lithe.
Wow. That's beautiful. This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer.
Everything's computer.
He didn't even. He's never even been in one.
No, he has. The last time he was in a Tesla was a Cybertruck because Aiden Ross had a Cybertruck with like the Trump's worst moment in his life, almost being assassinated on the side of it, and he was like, "Wow."
What's Aiden up to? He's been quiet recently.
Yeah, he's been trying to get back on Twitch. He's been trying to get unbanned. He's like, "Yeah, that was the old me when I had Nazis on my stream denying the Holocaust, and as a Jewish man agreeing with them."
Damn, dude, it sucks to be that fucking stupid.
Yeah, he was. I mean, it's like really funny if it wasn't serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the whole Trump too is like,
it's just it's pretty hilarious. Like it's like a bit. As a bit, it's pretty funny to be like a Jewish guy that's so dumb that he believes when Nazis tell him that like Adolf Hitler was a good guy. But
damn,
that is
that level of stupid.
No, he literally did. Yeah.
God damn. What is it? Is he streaming on that other one? What's the other one?
Kick, the one, the cryptocurrency pedophilia one.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the good one. That's the good website.
Yeah, what kind of content's he up to, man? Let's plug him.
Yeah. But now it's gonna get to a point where it's like if you criticize If you criticize Aiden Ross, there's also terrorism.
Yeah, it's is.
It's great.
It is. I actually saw a really interesting video about you, man, and I don't know that I'm even comfortable being here anymore.
Oh no! What's the video?
I saw something. It really kind of shed light on you in a way.
Yeah.
That I really didn't know stuff like that.
What's it about?
Kind of like have leftist politics and stuff like that. And I actually feel betrayed.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually just here to let you know this is the last time I'm ever coming on the podcast.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude. I'm actually here to let you know that I'm actually do not fuck with all that stuff you were saying.
Yeah. Well,
I was here. Honestly, I was here because the first time I was just hoping, I don't know, some kind of maybe I could.
Maybe
get
you
on
could
this.
have the Hamas gift basket.
Maybe I could get some pussy
come in
from.
and sneak a little bit.
Honestly, I really hadn't read up on it. It just seemed like hotter women were into the whole Hamas thing. So I was trying to get some head from a curvy Middle Eastern woman, and that hasn't happened. So I'm ready to switch up.
Yeah, you're done.
So unless look, ultimately,
Israel
like
high.
you, I'm a capitalist, and whoever makes me the best deal, aka the most head, I'm switching up. So you have 48 hours, and if I don't get head from a curvaceous woman of Arabian descent,
ASAP.
or I guess a classic e-girl. That's the other thing. I've gotten nary any streamer pussy out of being your friend, and what is even the point?
I know. I'm sorry.
I come here. I make your chat funny every 4 months. It's the best stream you have. It's usually you just being like, "Can you believe this? Whoa,
that is what I do.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Is that your impression of me?
That's you. Oh, what the hell is these clowns in Washington? What the hell are they up to?
Why am I?
Come here, provide a little
45-year-old man. My political.
That's your spirit. That's your spirit.
45-year-old man going, these clowns in Washington. No, I'm apolitical. Yo, you got the hat? Yo, check that. Check it.
This one?
Yeah. I put this hat on. Boom. Instantly not political. You know what I mean? That's how you know. I can switch it around.
Dude, that's so true.
Yeah, everyone looks at the hat and goes, oh, that guy obviously just loves America.
He just loves America. He wants to make it great again.
Yeah, he has a nuanced and balanced perspective on this stuff. You know who's not apolitical, though? Bill Burr. He's been fucking popping off.
Shout out to Bill. He's the fucking man.
Yeah. He went on Fresh Air and he had some choice words for Elon Musk. Let's take a look.
Is beyond me. And where my comedy act is right now is I'm trying to get regular people to stop yelling at each other and realize that it's a select few group of nerds.
Yes.
Okay, eating raw almonds and doing their stupid workouts and everything and just competing with each other to have the biggest infinity pool, and the rest of us are getting pushed down. And they've politicized the whole stupid thing. And we're falling for it.
Yes, sir.
And who's the they? Besides people who eat almonds?
That idiot Elon Musk.
Oh.
That guy, like, he's going to, who evidently is a Nazi. Like, I just refuse to believe that it was an accidental 2-time Sieg Heil.
Yeah, what a dork.
And he does it at a presidential inauguration. This is why I hate liberals. It's like liberals have no teeth whatsoever. They just go,
Talk to him, Bill.
God. Can you believe I'm getting out of the country? I'm just like, you're going to leave the country because of one guy with dyed hair plugs and a laminated face who makes a bad car and has an obsolete social media platform? You're going to leave this? Why doesn't he leave?
Yeah.
Why isn't he stopped?
He's South African. He's not even American. He doesn't even go here.
Get him out of here.
What are we so afraid of this guy who can't fight his way out of a wet paper bag?
Let's fuck him up.
Yeah.
Let's throw hands.
Yeah. So, first of all, I mean, watch out. That could be terrorism. Donald Trump has declared that the vandalism against
I did see
Teslas
that.
are now considered an act of terror.
Wait, against Teslas?
Yeah.
This is pathetic, man.
Yeah.
If you they're tattling.
Yeah.
You're tattling because you draw a dick. If you got, I won't actually say that, but We should be offering.
Wow, they call you a Turk.
How
though.
dare you?
They called you a Turk.
The first part of that is good. He's a delusional cosplayer.
Yeah,
I am a real.
You are a Turk.
No, I'm a son of the ancient Greek Empire.
I don't know, man.
Of which the entire world has taken their culture, including Turks.
The other night I was talking to Elders, like you were looking.
Take this down.
You were looking real Albanian.
Take this down. Don't you ever call me Turkish or Albanian, you motherfucker.
I don't know.
I'm about to leave, dude. I'm about to take 4 Fairlifes and leave.
Have you done?
This man stays with the protein, by the way. This is what your fucking Twitch dollars are going towards.
Yeah. Have you done
microplastic
22
proteins? A 22andMe?
Like one of those like genealogy
23andMe,
things?
dumbass?
23andMe? I don't fucking know.
Idiot.
Why would I know?
22andMe?
I've never done it. I don't know. I don't even know what it's fucking
That's
called.
so stupid to call it that. To get it wrong by 1 digit doesn't even make sense. No, you actually have a 20. Yeah, you have an extra chromosome. You need to take a 24andMe, Hasan.
So 23andMe.
A 25andMe. You have some kind of rare Turkish form of Down syndrome where you get 2 extras.
Yeah, me and Shane, we avoided it by a slim margin. Okay, listen.
It only affects the way you decide to dress. That's the only way.
Okay, dude. Listen. Is this one of your shirts?
I'm looking beautiful, dude, with your silk fucking
into?
pants. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it looks good.
Why are you wearing silk pants in your own home, dude?
Bro,
who are you trying to impress?
It's comfy as fuck right now. I'm feeling it's rainy out. You know what I mean? I'm in my hoodie.
Get some fucking khakis. You're a grown man.
I do sometimes
Show
wear
some respect.
I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to be comfy today. But listen. Have you done a 23andMe?
I have not.
You have not.
I don't need the man. I don't need the man having my DNA.
You know what it is? He's afraid.
I'm not
afraid that it's gonna come out that he's like fucking 50% Turkish.
It's gonna come out direct descendant of Alexander the Great.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say direct line from Alexander the Great to you. And I just don't want to put that on everyone. For them to understand I'm your new conqueror.
No, he's fucking worried that
I'm not worried at all.
That it's gonna be like he's like 75% Turkish.
I'm not worried at all.
Yeah.
First of all, you can't be Turkish. Being Turkish is a fake identity.
Okay, Albanian.
Albanian is even faker. You're just a bunch of Turkic horse lords that settled in a former Greek colony. Okay, you're not even. You're in the steppe.
What is it?
You have no culture, no marble. Where the fuck are the Turkish marbles?
Wait, hold
your
on.
best building is our old fucking church that you stole. That's the best fucking building you cocksuckers have. So fuck you.
Yeah, where is that church? Former church?
It's in
What's it called?
Constantinople.
Yeah, it's called Istanbul, right?
It's in Constantinople.
That's
Fuck
right.
you.
That's
Build your
right.
own shit, you fucking thieves.
1453.
You horse thieves.
1453, best year of my fucking life, baby.
1821, we needed a little time to get ready, and then we came out and we fucked your asses up, dude.
Yeah,
we got it back. We took a couple things from your cuisine and we made it better.
Oh,
okay.
Hell
We took
no.
a couple ideas and we fucking improved it to the maximum, dude.
1453, best year of my life. It's called Istanbul now, and it's called Hagia Sophia. Okay.
Hagia Sophia. Where do you get that from?
Yeah. It's just
you stole it.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers couldn't build something so beautiful if you had 100 fucking years.
Now
to do it.
Now it's a mosque, baby. You already know.
Good. Well, that was part of the plan.
We made it out the steps.
None of those prayers get to Allah. They stop at Jesus. You're in one of our buildings.
There's a cutoff for it. It's like
it's a trick. You think they're getting to Allah, but no, we're taking them and we're supercharging the one true God, Greek Orthodox Christ.
Yeah, not even,
who is different than Catholic Christ.
Not
he
even
doesn't
Catholic.
fuck kids. That's the big difference. None of his boys fuck kids.
Greeks famously never fuck kids.
We got that out of our system. We got that out of our system before God got to us.
Yeah.
When it was still Zeus and Hercules, we got that out of our... Look, boys will be boys in ancient Greece, okay?
They were like,
we're done. Once God got around, we were like, all right, we're done with that. We're going to leave that to the Catholics now. That's documented. That's history, dude.
Yeah, they weren't able to
we got it out of our system.
The pleasures of childish flesh.
It was a different time.
Yeah. It was normal back then. It was really good back then. It was
a different time.
Oh man. Anyway, okay. All right. Listen. Hasan, don't laugh. The most Greek pedophilia happened on Crete.
Is that so?
Okay. Crete is where my
right. That's
grandmother.
exactly right.
My grandma's
You
from
are
Crete.
a great. That's the thing. You're a pretender.
But I'm
you're
a
You're a great sign that being Turkish is fake. You're a Greek who just fucking had a couple doner kebabs.
It's gonna be really funny when it comes out, when you do the 22andMe, not 23, and it comes out that you're fucking Turkish.
I will not have a fucking drop of Turkish blood.
Yeah,
inside
they're gonna
me.
be like, damn,
Straight from the fucking Acropolis.
Yeah, just wait, bro. Just wait. It'll happen.
I have the blood of Hercules coursing in my veins.
You should do it though. I think it'd be funny. Give the government your.
I won't do it, man.
They already probably have your ID.
They probably
do.
They probably do.
But yeah,
They could honeypot me and get it through jizz.
But yeah, Trump was talking about the brand new Tesla that he's going to buy today to show support amid a left-wing boycott. He said that it's like leftists that are boycotting. He wants to make it illegal. You can't boycott Israel and you can't boycott Teslas. I don't know what's next.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
These fucking poor hillbillies, man, that are fucking losing. They're losing like funding for local education and all this shit. Now they have to pretend that Teslas are something they love, and they don't just want to use Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
Like they want. It's fucking pathetic.
Yeah, they spent most of their year, they spent most of their life calling electric vehicles gay, like woke libtard shit, only to now turn around and be like, nah, I love that. It's actually patriotic, sir.
To switch up.
Yeah, meanwhile, the economy is fucking collapsing. It's great.
Damn.
Great stuff overall. Donald
Folks,
Trump is...
buy tickets to the Dreamboat Tour while you still can.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. While the economy is still going. This might be the last time you can come to a comedy show.
I thought your... I thought this was your best set.
Thank
so
you,
far.
brother.
It was really good.
Thanks,
like
man.
all the old one is like, this one was,
man.
This one was actually good.
Well, some of us are artists that try and get better at our craft, not dickheads that spend 12 hours just kind of sleepwalking through our job. And we know that Zoomers without a good relationship with their father have nothing better to do, and they stole someone's fucking credit card and it's on auto renew. So some of us kind of have to actually progress as artists.
You gotta make a living
over and
somehow.
over again.
Okay, you gotta make a living somehow. Oh man, you had John Mulaney open for you, which
Mulaney
is crazy.
popped out. Mulaney popped out. Yeah, he's the man. His show.
It's wild. It's tricky making a better comic open for you.
Yeah, I won't even. There's no debate there. He's the fucking man.
Yeah,
Watch Mulaney's show, but I'll plug Mulaney's show, folks.
Oh yeah, he did.
It's live on show, right? It's live on Netflix. He's doing something really interesting where it's actually a live talk show because all these other talk shows are fucking
it's interesting
annoying.
to have a live talk show.
Yeah, well, an actual production. Again, an actual production.
This fucking guy.
Not a webcam. Just because you got a more expensive webcam, let's not pretend.
This is Netflix approved. These cameras are.
I'm sure this is going on Netflix. The day you're on Netflix is the day culture is dead, by the way. The day they just cave and put streamers on television, we're all fucked.
We would be fucking cooked. I don't disagree with you there. I think that'd be awful.
No, he's got fucking. I think on the first show, Michael Keaton, Fred Armisen.
Are you gonna be on it?
We're trying to figure something out. I'm gonna try and get on this season.
Okay,
he's the man though. Mulaney's so fucking funny, and that show's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see you on it, especially. That's right, wait. John. I know he watches. So.
Yo, he's a big time.
He's a big
HasanAbi head. Yeah, he was starstruck, dude.
Jake Paul got a Max show. That's true, but isn't that like about boxing?
No, it's like a reality show, dude.
Yeah,
they trolled everyone thinking those guys were gonna fight each other, and then they were like, oh, it's actually them. I don't know. Swimming in their pool.
I've done a cameo on a Netflix like true crime documentary or something. I don't know. That's what some chatters are saying. Here I'm gonna show you guys something. I was on Theo Von's podcast, as you guys know.
Shout out to my boy.
The leftist Joe Rogan, Stavros Halkias was also on the Theo Von podcast, but there was a point.
And now he is doing the mallet.
There was a point where I actually brought you up. I wonder, let me see if I can find it through the transcript real quick, because I want you to address this.
Interesting.
I want you to address the daggers that I threw your fucking way.
Oh, okay, man.
Wait, how do you find the transcripts now?
Nice, man. That's how you insult someone find a video where you had your shit together enough to get it all out. Don't do it in front of a man's face.
Yeah.
Just find a time where you insulted me and play it.
How do I find it? I wonder. I got the transcript in front of me, but it's not showing up.
Dumbass alert.
I wonder if I can figure out exactly where
Dumbass
it was. Like towards
alert.
the end. Air traffic controls, man. I've been talking about some boring ass, nerdy ass shit, dude.
Boomer fake turd.
Boring, nerdy ass shit.
Boomer
It's
fake
at the very
turd.
end.
Washed.
Yeah, let's see. What do we got? I think it was like $170,000 or something.
A corner
Damn,
where you can
this is
express
pathetic,
care.
dude.
You're
just
Hasan
clicking
Piker,
around,
thanks so
dude.
much, dude.
Wow, dude,
I'd
that's
love to
good. That was really funny.
Okay.
Where he
shut
says,
the
"Thank
fuck
you
up.
so much," and you
This
guys
is called
leave.
live production. All right, it's not fucking
This
easy.
is why your show sucks.
It's not easy, bro. It's not.
It's actually so hilariously easy.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking easy. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. You're a comedian as well. I'm obviously very good friends with Stavi as well.
I'm
I know
very
you.
good to stretch.
Always, yeah, I fucking lied. I lied. I
Good to
lied
stretch.
straight to his face. I was like, he's my fucking enemy. Okay,
Yeah, he's
go
cool.
with him. Damn, he said he's cool.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy that he said you're cool. But
Yeah.
the
He
thing,
mailed me some cookies his mother made him.
oh, dude, me too. Yeah,
Did he?
when he was out here,
Oh, okay.
I ate all of it. Oh, you didn't? You got mad. You gave me the cookies too. You fucking slut. Yeah, he's been.
I
he's
give
been
my boys
farming.
cookies.
He's been farming those Greek cookies.
Yeah, I make. I
like
can't
'em?
make
I
my
know-
boys cookies.
Yeah, no.
I liked him. I'm just sad that they're bipartisan snacks he's sending out. But no, I'm
Oh,
joking.
yeah,
I'm
damn.
joking. No,
Listen,
no.
he's been-
It was
he's
so
been-
sweet of him. It was just only friend of mine that did that. Very
Yeah.
sweet of him.
He also
He was like, my mother wants to say it was just fucking good.
did he also shill his fucking calendars, his naked calendars? Give you
I
those
think he
too.
did, dude, yeah.
Those shits have been sitting on my desk every
Yeah,
time.
right.
I'll have like.
Let's pull them
Bro,
out. if
I'll
you're
have
sitting on
like
your desk, bitch.
you know prominent figures like activists and shit at my house, and I'm interviewing
do I
them. Like there was
embarrass you
Motaz
in front of these
Aziza,
prominent activists,
bro. Yeah,
Hasan?
you got like,
Fuck you.
I had fucking Motaz Aziza who survived the genocide in Gaza, and he's sitting there, and your fucking naked belly is right
Yeah,
in front of him.
that's all right.
I'm interviewing him. He
Again,
literally
Greek
survived the
culture.
genocide. He's a photojournalist from Gaza. And fucking Stavi's naked body is just sitting there on the fucking desk. I'm like, oh my god! Like I had to like
That's what you get for not displaying it more
I had to
proudly.
like awkwardly hide it, like just like throw some napkins on it. Like don't look over there. I was like,
He would have been stimulated by my art.
it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Being friends with Stavi is fucked up. That's why you can't trust the Greeks.
Oh, now
Okay.
that look,
Let
finally
me tell you, as
something
a
that
Turkish man,
we're both
let me tell you,
what
both
to do.
sided agreement on right there.
yeah, bipartisanship on that front for sure.
Fuck you
Not
guys.
trust.
Fuck Turks and fuck Louisiana hillbillies.
Yeah,
you
he
both
gave
can
it
suck
to-
my dick.
He gave it to the Greeks, dude. That's
both
right.
can suck
That's
my
why I wanted
fucking
to
dick.
show you.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck
These
you
Greeks.
guys.
Yeah, the third month of his calendar is Gorgonzola or whatever. I'm like, this seems like fucking. It was like January, February, March, April, baklava, June, July. I'm like, that seems.
That's the other thing. Yeah,
Nothing wrong with baklava,
stealing my
great
people's
month.
food, saying it's his.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. That's
Baklava's
You're out of your
Turkish,
fucking
bro.
mind. You're so out of your fucking mind. We took your little primitive
That's
recipes and we made them delicious.
Yeah, I made
Your dip sucked. Tzatziki's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You don't even, you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
mellow macarona, not cookies.
Melo macarona.
Mellow macarona.
Meli. What is that? It means fucking honey in Greek. Pussy.
Meli.
Melo macarono.
Mellow maca. Is it macarona or macarono?
Melo macarono is a singular.
Stop
Macarona
looks
is
like
more than one.
he'd give you cookies if you robbed him.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I'd fuck
Yeah,
you,
rob
up
him
if you
and
robbed
you
me,
get cookies
dude.
out of his pockets.
I'd fuck your ass up, dude. I'd elbow your ass.
M Hood's calling you out, dude.
It's Turkish.
We'll have to talk about that next time. Would you have Trump on if he would podcast
Fuck
with you?
yeah.
Do you feel like you're that far removed from getting to talk to guys like that? No.
No, I mean I've talked. Well,
You'd
I mean,
have
you talk to
Trump
Sam-
on, dude.
what?
You would do Trump. You
Fuck
you
yeah,
have him on here.
Dude, hold on.
I
Fuck yeah, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's the big dog. Hey, yeah. I would. It's just it's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
because he doesn't. He only goes on podcasts where like
he is shrewd media. He actually does have great media literacy.
Yeah,
where he knows who's gonna glaze him.
Yeah, he's not gonna go on a podcast like
plus
like
you're an anti-Semite.
Well, I don't.
And
think
he loves Jews historically too.
He does.
Yeah,
but like in a way where he's like, they're the magic money guys.
yeah.
They got so much money and power. They control the media. I love it.
Yeah, he thinks of different ethnicities the way you like they do Dungeons and Dragons characters.
Yeah.
Where it's like he wants a Jew to look at his coins. He wants like a gay guy to dress him. You know what I mean? Like he's that's how he thinks of different
they get
types
racial
of people.
passives. But I would have Trump on, but he would never come on.
Yeah,
because I would definitely have some questions. But it's the same reason why like Democrats won't come on here either.
Yeah, true.
Like Kamala Harris is not coming on my podcast because like the fuck.
What's she up to, man?
Dude,
What do you think her and Doug are up to?
I don't fucking know. I thought that they were on the outs a little bit after the election failures. I think that Kamala's team was like trying to say there was a brief moment where Kamala's team was claiming that like Doug's controversies, which by the way, apparently he had controversies.
What were
I didn't know
they?
that. Bro,
Other than
that man apparently.
What's Doug up to?
Apparently he had a case of abuse or something, of a formal like spousal abuse or some shit.
Oh shit.
Which is crazy. Like
On
seems
her or
like,
somebody in the past?
No, not Kamala. I feel like Kamala would beat his ass.
Yeah, probably.
But I also like I was just like shocked to hear that because he comes across like such a timid dude. Or
Yeah,
no, he
but
had an
still.
affair, which is even weirder.
I don't think
Wait,
it's
let
weird.
me see.
It's one of the most human things.
No, for Doug, I mean.
If your partner is some weird politician, you're not gonna want to try and get a little pussy on the side.
Let me
A little carefree pussy on the
see if I can
side.
find it. Doug affair Kamala. Mhov acknowledges affair during first marriage after tabloid report.
Who gives a fuck?
But like, look at. Do you think he doesn't strike me as the type of dude? Unless the affair was with a
Everyone
dude.
likes getting pussy, dude.
Unless it was an affair.
Everyone
with
likes
I
getting-
think Doug is gay.
Oh, you interesting?
Oh yeah, no, I was a Doug is a beard truther.
Well, then that's even more.
Or Kamala's a beard, I guess technically.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah. I would, maybe sucking guys off. Who, good for him, man.
Yeah, but apparently it was like he had a affair with a babysitter or something, and the Kamala Harris campaign was basically claiming
That's why they lost.
that this is why they lost, and it's like, dude, nobody knew that this was a thing. Even conservatives weren't fucking talking about this shit.
Also, it's like, they lost to Trump.
Yeah.
Because he's the guy cheated. Are
The
we fucking
the
kidding?
upstanding moral beacon, Donald Trump. That's what cooked the Democrats. Speaking of Democrats, I'm gonna switch gears here for a second,
man.
and we're gonna talk about some serious stuff. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not staying long. I just wanted to pop in and
You're
say
like, I'm
hi.
gonna fuck off anyway.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
in a
leave. I
second.
gotta get on the tour bus, head to Fresno.
Yeah, well, it's wonderful. That sounds like a fantastic experience.
It's gonna be whatever.
You like the tour bus though?
The
I
tour
asked you
bus
about it.
fucking rules, dude.
Yeah,
Tour bus life fucking rules, dude.
Yeah, you've been getting laid on the tour bus.
I have not. I have yet to get slurped off on the bus.
Okay,
But it's been a nice tour.
okay.
If anybody's interested in applying
for a slurp
for
job,
the first slurp,
okay.
contact Hasan directly.
Yeah, no, I got you. Don't worry. Hell yeah, brothers. Stavi in Fresno. No one has ever been excited
Tomorrow.
to be in Fresno.
Tomorrow we got tickets to the late show.
Yeah.
Still available. First show sold out. We got a couple for the late show if you're in Fresno. And then for some reason, my agents put me in Bakersfield the next day. It is not. I'll be honest with you guys. I am not selling a fucking ticket in Bakersfield. It's gonna be half empty,
Bro,
So if
free
you're
meth,
in Bakersfield, come
Chatters,
through.
Bakersfield heads, free meth if you go to the Bakersfield show.
But
That's
after
what I
that, we're
heard.
going to Phoenix and Vegas, and then next at the second half of the tour, Chicago, Minneapolis, Nashville. We're going to a lot of cool places. Stavi.biz, folks.
Shitting on Bakersfield.
Oh, it's gonna suck dick. I'm fully prepared for that. But
I thought someone said, "Oh shit!" I thought Bakersfield would be sold out.
nah, dude.
There's
It ain't. Let me tell you this right now. It ain't fucking sold out. They put that. I feel like might just put that there to humble me, to remind me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can have a great show in LA, but you're gonna go get your teeth kicked in fucking Bakersfield.
I'm sure you'll make it work.
It'll be fun. It actually will be fun.
But switching gears away from the tour real quick, we're going to talk about Mahmoud Khalil.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who this person is, but
I think I saw what happened. Where they
you're
completely
fucking woke.
They completely just fucking disappeared a guy.
Yeah.
He had a green card, right?
Yeah, so Mahmoud Khalil is a Columbia University student who is
I love freedom.
Who
I
has
love
a green card.
It's
yeah.
cool. It's cool that protesting, these cocksuckers that we're talking about, it's so pathetic. Everyone was talking about, and I get so pissed at fucking comedians who were pretending that like Trump was going to be the free speech candidate. You fucking morons! And now they're just fucking black bagging essentially a guy who was protesting. It's fucking pathetic.
Yeah. And it's like what's been crazy about it so far is that they broke in. Initially, they thought that he was on a student visa,
right? Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, he has a green card, actually." And fuck it, black bag him regardless. They didn't tell his lawyer or his wife, who is an American citizen, who's 8 months pregnant.
Oh my god.
Whether or not, like where he was, where his whereabouts were. They immediately took him out of the state into New Jersey, and then quickly sent him to Louisiana because they judge shop. And there's like a judge there that they consider is more, racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Louisiana judges will allow us to deport him.
Yeah.
Apparently, they also threatened to arrest his wife and that sort of thing. There was another student protester, a student activist who was with the UAW, that they also tried to nab as well in the process. But they basically kidnapped this guy. Okay, and what's been interesting about this is they're not even like trying to make up a good reason for why they did it. And they're just simply saying like, nah, he's he was protesting Israel. That's not allowed.
Which is fucking nuts, dude.
Which is fucking insane. Exactly.
This is the point where it's like, we can't even pretend anymore. This is fucking straight up. We're not on the route to fascism. This is it. And if they're not even pretending, it's almost worse to not try and have, like, at least George Bush would pretend there was some legal reason to torture people. They, at least Dick Cheney would get on the phone and be like, tell them it's for this reason. Now they're just like, no, we can fucking do it.
Yeah.
We're so fucked, dude.
Completely psychotic. And their defense of it has been like abysmal overall, where there's reporting that's coming out that, first of all, they're talking to the Free Press. White House official told the Free Press, which is Barry Weiss's institution.
That's great. That dumb bitch called it the Free Press.
Yeah. Yeah.
The not lying newspaper.
Yeah. Which, so free, where they actively work to if you're anyone of Arab descent, their entire goal is to make sure that you never get a job ever again.
God damn, dude.
So White House official told the Free Press that the basis for targeting Khalil is being used as a blueprint for investigations against other students.
Other students for protesting in fucking America. You pieces of shit.
Protesting in America, not even against America, by the way, against a fucking foreign country, which is psychotic. Anyway, Khalil is a threat to the foreign policy and national security interests of the United States, said the official, noting that this calculation was the driving force behind the arrest. The allegation here is not that he was breaking the law.
So
they openly are just saying, like, they're openly admitting he's not even breaking the law. We just don't like that he is critical of Israel.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and the state so far the State Department has not publicly disclosed the specific evidence on which it based its decision to order the arrest of Khalil, who is a green card holder. The INA provision explicitly says people shall not be excludable or subject to restrictions or conditions on entry into the United States because of their past, current, or expected belief statements or associations, if such belief statements or associations will be lawful within the United States, but it allows for an exception. If the Secretary of State personally determines that the alien's admission will compromise...
Personally?
Yeah.
Who made this cock? Who is it? Is it Rubio?
Well, I mean, I guess they're just like giving a lot of extra power to the head of the State Department. If they are like, yeah, this one guy, I don't like his fucking vibes.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And the Board of Immigration Appeals has said that under the provision the State Department is using to detain Khalil, a letter from the Secretary of State conveying the Secretary's determination that an alien's presence in this country would have potentially serious adverse foreign policy consequences for the United States.
Just off vibes?
Yeah. just off fucking vibes in general.
This is fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, and it's
As the
I mean, it's pretty. Republican call Sarah McBride miss. Okay, we're not going to talk about that right now. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're also being transphobic, but just wait. Let me focus
shocked.
on this real quick. But yeah, it is. I think it's a wild admission. This is from Zeteo News. That they're just actively saying like he didn't do anything. He didn't like violate any crimes whatsoever. 13 representatives have signed they've come out and made a statement officially saying
13, that's it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's
14
fucking nuts.
But they closed it apparently before they could release it. I don't know why it's not like an open petition.
This is fucking pathetic. If the Democrats can't even do this.
Because like AOC and stuff were not on this. The 14 Congress members who signed the letter. But like there are Representative AOC's chief of staff confirms that the letter was still open. She would sign it. But basically, yeah, 14 of the 535 voting members of Congress, including Palestinian American Representative Rashida Tlaib, have signed a letter calling on the Trump administration to immediately release Mahmoud Khalil. They warned the administration's illegal actions set a dangerous precedent and shred constitutional rights to free speech and due process.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is like what I find very interesting about this is that like obviously one of the things that like AIPAC and the Israel lobby does very well is basically, you know, move in the direction of like violating Constitution, like the First Amendment, for example. But they don't do it like this outwardly.
Yeah.
Even though like they've quietly been able to lobby Congress and state representatives to basically to make it illegal to protest against Israel in like 36 states
so
at this
fucking
point, which
pathetic.
is crazy. Whenever I talk to any American, doesn't matter what their opinions are, motherfuckers who think like all Arabs are strapped with a TNT to their vest.
Yeah.
When I say that, they go, "What the fuck do you mean it's
nuts.
illegal to protest
It's
the state
nuts.
of Israel in 30 plus states?" So it's one of those things that like AIPAC gets away with because they do it quietly. This right here directly is happening in broad daylight. Like this very obvious shredding of the First Amendment and numerous other laws really is happening in broad daylight. And I think that this is going to make people go insane.
Hopefully, that's the scary thing. If this doesn't, what the fuck will?
Yeah.
Like-
And it's interesting because like the White House is like typing out shalom while they're talking about like this is dude, if you're a Nazi, this is your heyday.
Yeah.
Okay. You literally are just like, see everything we've been saying.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got the White House writing shalom when they're talking about fucking deporting an American legal permanent resident. Like it's psychotic. You know what I mean?
Insane, yeah.
It's like,
Well, Trump's got to build the fucking Riviera, dude.
yeah, I think it was Noah who said something like, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Noah tweeted about this where he was like, this is like a David Duke fantasy that the White House is just like actively contributing to. Where it's like, hold on.
It's fucking insane, man.
Yeah. What is this? Where
And
is
just
it?
this fucking guy. It's like, first of all, protesting and freedom of speech. It's like, you should be, that's the whole point of this fucking country. Is you can say whatever the fuck you want and the king can't fuck your ass.
You can literally.
That's the whole point.
That's the other side of this. Like, you could literally be like, Hamas is fucking awesome, and
you should be able to
can't-
do that. That's the whole point of a free society.
Yeah. What are we doing here? Where
And
it's
it's like, say Nazi shit. I agree with it, but like the whole point is you should be able to say horrific fucking shit. Not that we're saying this is horrific, but it's like
you can say
protest.
horrific-
That's the whole fucking point.
Yeah, you can say horrific shit, and then other people can also say horrific shit back to you. But like the federal government is not supposed to literally arrest you. That is the whole point.
The
Like,
entire
it's not-
idea.
It's not a violation of the First Amendment when like private enterprise decides like, oh, you can't fucking, say this or whatever. It's shitty, and it certainly covers back speech in the avenues where you can use your speech, right? But you can't as long as the federal government doesn't go, hey, we're throwing you in jail for saying this, and it's a thing that I don't like you saying, then, that's still technically in defense of the First Amendment. We've completely dropped that. Yeah, tamping down on anti-Semitism by cutting NIH funding, National Institute of Health funding, and explicitly saying it's because of Israel is something David Duke came up with.
For real. Yes. Yeah. And now when everything gets worse, they have that they're setting up a couple boogeymen right now.
Yeah. And and this is happening at a time when like obviously people are people are not too fond of Israel to begin with. Like even Republicans are not super hot on Israel, and they're like the one group that remains that is like unconditionally dick riding Israel into oblivion, like the evangelicals, right?
Right, because they think God can only come back when Jews control that part. Like it's so nuts how much of our foreign policy.
It's like fucking anime.
It's
like,
fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah.
But yes, I do agree.
But they're them like slapping fucking shalom every time they do some shit like this.
Why are they doing that?
That's
nuts.
Like, I don't understand it. I genuinely don't. I think he's just like they're just flexing. I guess they don't give a fuck if like people see this and go, oh my god, this is like incredibly. This is it. Jews are actually control the White House. Like,
is that literally the fucking plan? I don't understand this shit.
Yeah,
this is fucking nuts, dude. This shit has gone quick. These motherfuckers are not wasting any fucking time.
Yeah. But one of the other sides of this is that like the Democrats looking at the situation that will absolutely not just stay to like, people of Arab descent, but will extend to,
of course,
anti-Zionist Jews as well, and then all minority groups eventually when they feel like different groups are fucking being annoying to the Trump administration. Are doing a horrible job fighting against this. Look at this shit. This is what Chuck Schumer's response was, which is psychotic. Like, this is the most psychotic response of all time.
The fact that it's 3 paragraphs.
Well,
the fact that it's not, this is insane, or just something is crazy.
Yeah. He Felix had some choice words for it, which I'll get to in a second. Okay. But he goes, I abhor many of the opinions and policies of Mahmoud Khalil.
That's where we start, you fucking piece of shit. You start with talking about him being a fucking asshole?
Yeah.
Are you fucking out of your mind?
This guy's a real terrorist.
Oh my fucking
Trump
God.
Is right. He has hurt the feelings of Israel. And
oh
therefore,
my fucking God. We're so fucked. It's insane.
Yeah,
dude.
and have made my criticisms of the anti-Semitic actions at Columbia loudly known.
Anti-Semitism in the first fucking sentence? When a guy gets fucking disappeared in America?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mr. Khalil is also a legal permanent resident here, and his wife, who's 8 months pregnant, is an American citizen. While he may well be in violation of various campus rules regarding how the protests were conducted last year, that is a matter for the university to pursue.
Oh my God.
Like,
this motherfucker went beyond states' rights and went university rights.
Yeah.
This is a matter for the universities.
It's also fucking psychotic because, like, none of what he's saying is correct.
Yeah.
Like, the entire purpose for why the student activists chose Mahmoud Khalil to represent them is because he is, like, the most balanced. Like, he doesn't like pop off or say anything that could be misconstrued. Like, a lot of student activists have been very good at messaging discipline in an effort to not give any sort of not to give any sort of fucking leeway to like people claiming that they're being anti-Semitic. And what's incredibly frustrating is, and I know this fucking personally, obviously, from all of the people that claim that I'm also a vicious, rabid anti-Semitic Islamist fundamentalist, Hamas, Hezbollah supporter, or whatever the fuck, is that you don't have to really say anything. All you have to say is that you're against Israel, that you are anti-Israel, that you're an anti-Zionist, and that's all it takes for these guys. But at this stage, they're not even trying to fucking clip chimp my man. They're just basically saying no, he's a vicious anti-Semite, but also he shouldn't be deported.
But like the fact that this is the opposition,
the
opposition, like this motherfucker should be saying how this is illegal and that Trump should get arrested if they do this. That's like, they should be talking about how they're tearing up the Constitution, not starting with talking about how bad student protesting is for Israel. It's so fucking pathetic.
There's like validity.
Even if you believe that, right? Even if you fucking believe that, it's like your job is to fucking provide some kind of opposition to these people. And no matter what you do, you're not allowed to fucking just kidnap a permanent resident. You're not allowed to do it to anyone theoretically, but definitely not a guy who's here on fucking, legally.
On a green card. And he's then he goes on to talk about pathetic, I've encouraged them to be much more robust in how they combat anti-Semitism, maintain harassment-free campus that protects the safety and security of Jewish and other students. The Trump administration's DHS must articulate any criminal charges or facts that would justify his detention.
Oh my God!
Give us a reason, please.
Please, Daddy. Please don't let me be. Please
give us a reason as to why you blackbagged this dude beyond the fact that you don't like his vibes.
Oh
which
my
I agree.
God!
I don't like his vibes either.
He's a weird guy. He's giving me the ick.
Yeah, I don't like his vibes either. But like, please tell me why it's appropriate.
This is so fucking.
Please tell me why
man.
It's appropriate to fucking blackbag this guy.
We want to suck your cock. Can you just fluff it for us, Mr. Trump?
Like,
I'd love to choke on your nuts.
Unacceptable levels of capitulation. It's just like completely psychotic.
God, I fucking hate. I hate.
If the administration cannot prove he has violated any criminal law, justified taking the severe action, and is doing it for the opinions he's expressed, then that is wrong. It took 3 paragraphs. It took 3 paragraphs to get to like, oh, it's just wrong to detain him. Like, this is literally worse than if Chuck Schumer just like stood quietly.
For sure.
They are violating the First Amendment protections we all enjoy and should drop this wrong-headed action.
I mean, if this isn't proof that the Democratic Party's done, I don't know what the fuck is.
Felix
They're
said,
just completely done.
Yeah, to which Felix responded, I've seen a lot of very qualified defenses of Mahmoud Khalil from libertarians who are opposing this solely on legal grounds. And Coulter had a fucking better statement about Mahmoud Khalil than Chuck Schumer.
Pathetic.
Okay? How
Pathetic.
fucking psychotic. Like, Ann Coulter
Fucking
was like,
pathetic.
Ann Coulter literally came out and was like, I've never seen a motherfucker I don't want deported.
Yeah.
I
I love deporting.
flick my bean to deportations.
I love when fucking other ethnicities leave America.
Yeah. Like, she literally was like, but it seems like this is just because he's against Israel. Like, that's what she said. It's crazy. None of them took this much time to express how much of a supposed anti-Semitic rule breaker they find him, as Chuck Schumer does here. Fucking astounding. The other side of the story, of course, is that a member of Chuck Schumer's caucus, obviously, the recipient of a heart attack, brain concussion gun that turned him conservative and pro-Israel, John Fetterman, worked with a sex offender to effectively enact the most restrictive and draconian speech laws in the entire Western world. One of the people involved in the kidnapping of Khalil was Ross Glick. Have you seen this fucking guy?
No.
Brace has been around him in the past. He's like some rabid freak from an organization called Beitar that openly and actively say they're Kahanas, which is like used to be considered a terror group by fucking Israel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh
like,
my God.
That's how fucking freak like these dudes are, that even the Israeli state was like, we love killing Palestinians, but you guys are a little too invested. Yeah. And this fucking neo-Nazi terrorist, okay, that does like that actively and openly does this like doxing operation that is now saying that they're working with the Department of Homeland Security to create lists of people that are on student visas that are criticizing Israel. Like, that's what they're doing. You got these rabid ultra-Zionist freaks creating lists of people with names to go and tell the fucking fascist government who to deport. How do you not see the irony in this as an organization that calls themselves a Jewish organization? Like, how do you not put 2 and 2 together?
Governments of the state knocking on doors and saying, any Palestinians here?
Yeah.
Any Palestinians on visas here? And the fact that they're like, even those guys are like, well, at least they have to have visas.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's crazy. Like, this guy is on a fucking green card.
Yeah, and he appears to have a close working relationship with Senator John Fetterman. Ross Glick, a pro-Israel activist who previously shared a list of campus protests with federal immigration authorities, said that he was in Washington, D.C. for meetings with members of the Congress during the Barnard Library demonstration and discussed Khalil with aides to Senator Ted Cruz and John Fetterman, who promised to escalate the issue. He said that some members of Columbia's board also had reported Khalil to officials. This unfolded very quickly because it was obvious, Glick said in an interview Monday. Everybody was upset. He recalled of his meetings in the Hill. The guy was making it too easy for us. Yeah.
So fucking ridiculous, man.
His website prominently features a fake legal notice informing visitors that he is not a convicted sex criminal. Yeah. Public notice and legal warning. Upon information and belief, false and defamatory statements against Ross Glick have been posted online in various sources such as New York Post and Palestinian News Network.
The New York Post.
Yeah, the New York Post
The
is
New
against
York
this guy.
Post says this guy's a fucking pervert.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Well, it takes one to know one. You know what I mean? Like, they were just jealous of his revenge porn operation.
Was that what he was doing?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, this is the New York Post article. The disturbing story behind New York City's revenge porn perpetrators.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Ross Glick.
I mean, he looks like such a piece of shit.
Yeah. Cool stuff overall. The Baytar USA account is insane. No, I know. They are just like, our wars with Gaza, not Hamas, the people of Gaza. It's
crazy. Just saying it, man.
Oh, yeah. No, they just, and the Department of Homeland Security is working with them. Like, at the behest of a foreign nation. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
This is so fucking pathetic. This is so fucking, like, aren't they smashing the turbo button a little too fast? Doesn't it feel like they're going to run out of NOS pretty soon?
What I don't understand is how these dummies have deluded themselves into thinking that these guys who keep saying America was founded on Judeo-Christian values are not going to turn around and be like, just kidding. It's just founded on Christian values, dumbass. Like, what do you think happens to you in that situation? You know what I mean?
Something cool.
They're going to be like, ooh, let's seize the assets of all these wealthy Jews. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's coming. That's the next step here. And it's so weird that these dudes are like, nah, we'll be fine. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it just doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, I just think, are they even thinking about that? Or are they just like, we have an opportunity to finally steal Gaza? You know what I mean? Like, to kill everyone. Like, are they even thinking about that?
Yeah.
Or do they just think like, eye on the prize, let's, you know, especially these Baytar fucking freaks, are they like, let's finish this genocide? We'll
they're a
figure it out.
501c3 registered nonprofit that takes tax-deductible donations, by the way.
Blood in God. We demand, I mean, these are fucking
and this is in response to, these are the names of the Palestinian babies Israel killed before they reached their first birthday. Unfortunately, it's likely an undercount. And they're like, no, we want more of it. We want more baby blood.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude. I can't think of a worse way to just look at like thousands of years of anti-Semitic propaganda.
Yeah.
Like Baytar coming out and being like, no, we love drinking the blood of children.
It's so fucked
is
up.
Like an insane fucking way to operate. Like, it just doesn't make any sense when you're just saying like, nah, all the blood libel actually that has fucking historically caused pogroms we are gonna take ownership over it and say it's real. We're doing it.
We're gonna treat it like the N-word and reclaim it. We're gonna treat it like it's gonna be cool to do it now.
It is straight up. It is straight the fuck up. Like just the purest fantasies of a David Duke style person to behave like this, and the administration is leaning into it, which is also wild.
Yeah, it's not even like. It's not even like, you know, sort of like implied support. It's just so hysterically like, oh, yeah, we're going to supercharge this. I mean, the AI shit was the AI fucking video.
Oh, the AI, what, the AI Gaza video?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this? Free all the hostages have been tortured, starved, raped, beaten, and still in tunnels in Gaza by Hamas since October 7th, 2023. That's what he quote retweeted the Senate Judiciary Democrats with.
Insane.
2 minutes ago.
What the fuck are we talking about, man?
I hate this fucking
You're a
piece
fucking
of shit.
U.S. senator.
No, he's just Felix calls him the golem.
What did happen to this guy? What happened to him?
He got hit with he had a fucking aneurysm, dude. That's what it is. And it like unironically made him pro-Israel and incredibly fucking conservative.
It's crazy that a fucking
brain damage.
The one time a Turk should have won, I guess. I didn't even know anybody's politics. Of course, I was against Dr. Oz for Turkish reasons, and I had no idea what Fetterman stood for. But I guess
probably would have been better.
Even Dr. Oz would have been better.
Here's House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries' statement on Mahmoud Khalil. Once again, doing the same thing that Chuck Schumer did. Mahmoud Khalil is a legal permanent resident whose wife, an American citizen, is 8 months pregnant. Okay, starts off strong.
Yeah. But still,
to the extent his actions were inconsistent with Columbia University policy and created an unacceptable hostile academic environment for Jewish students and others, there's a serious university disciplinary process that can handle the matter.
Who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a fuck, you fucking idiots?
It's just like, dude, first of all, you have no evidence for this. Like, you're just fucking making shit up, okay? Students protesting at fucking Columbia campus, especially a campus that historically has had to right the wrongs of the way they treated their student protesters who were on the right side of history during the fucking Vietnam War. It is psychotic to turn around and be like, yeah, this time it's actually a severe violation. They should be not deported, but like they should be kicked out of the university. It's like fucking bullshit.
He should be kicked out and maybe go to jail, but this is too much.
Yeah, but in America, in the context of the arrest and detention of Mahmoud Khalil, the DHS must produce facts and evidence of criminal activity.
That's what they're begging for. They're literally like, please,
they're like, please
give us an out to support you.
Yeah, please give us a reason for why.
Even if you believed this and you were good at politics, you would understand the opportunity you have to make these people look like fascists, which is what they're doing. Even if you were just a cynical politician that was like, that does love Israel, you could be like, well, but we could nail fucking Trump here if we just went, if we talked about how un-American he is, and we could talk about, we can get libertarians on our, like, but they're not even fucking shrewd enough to do that, or they're too scared. I don't even fucking know.
You know, both parties are unimaginably invested in dick riding Israel into oblivion, and here are the fucking results. You got smarter Republicans who are using the Israel conflation with anti-Semitism as an opportunity to do insane harm, as an opportunity to just completely erode what remains of the fucking First Amendment in this goddamn country. And the Democrats are championing it, or at most, they're basically being like, just do it by process, please, sir.
It's fucking pathetic, dude.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking crazy. Just with no other details, someone who's a legal permanent resident getting disappeared with no fucking information. That's it. We don't need to know anything fucking else. That's insane, and that should fucking scare everybody, dude.
Yeah, it's completely ridiculous,
Such
dude.
fucking pussies, man.
Yeah.
We're so fucked. God damn. At least I get to go on my fucking tour bus and watch the Family Guy Freaking Sweet collection on DVD.
Yeah.
That'll help me out. That'll help me chill on my way to Fresno.
Are you out?
I'll give you 10 more minutes, man.
I pissed you off into...
you actually got me to care, and I'm pissed off now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
I was in a nice, not really paying attention to the news mode. I had forgotten how bad the world was. I was having fun doing stand-up comedy, and now I'm like, damn. By the time this tour is over, fucking, they might fucking deport Eldest for being a white Albanian Muslim.
Yeah. You think they're not coming after the Greeks? Just
nah,
wait, bro.
We're too smart. We're
just
too
fucking wait.
We're
dude.
too fucking smart,
you
dude.
think your Christianity will be a shield for you? Just wait until
I'm a baptized Greek Orthodox Christian. I've renounced Satan.
Just wait until they fucking
not us,
until they
dude.
come after
We're
the
too
Christians.
sharp.
Yeah.
We're too fucking sharp.
They're gonna say the Greek Orthodox Church is actually fake.
How dare you, man?
Yeah.
How dare you? All right, I gotta piss and get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Thanks, buddy. Good to see you.
Stavros,
I'll be back next week, probably.
Everybody. What are you plugging? You got a show. You got some shows still?
Yeah, I have a ton of shows. The tour has just started. This is our second full week. I'm going all over the place. Yeah, we have Vegas this weekend. We have Fresno, Bakersfield, Phoenix, and then next weekend, I don't fucking know where I'm going. Denver. We have a couple tickets for Denver left. And then, yeah, Oklahoma City, Nashville. Go to my website, stabi.biz. Chicago, Toronto, Montreal. A ton of them. Thank you, guys. You know what? I won't say anything that might get the stream in trouble, but, you know, I'm feeling a little feisty after this news, but
yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Stavros Halkias, everybody. Let's Start a Cult is now also on Hulu. That's right. All right. You need help with the... Hold on. I'll help you with the fucking door. God damn, dude. Holy shit.